welcome back to round 2 of Thursday Night Modern. What's up, Big Doug? I'm Robert Paul Meadows III, joined by my cohort Luke Teese.
So we got Brent Rogers on Blue Red Phoenix and Patrick Narsavage on.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
Patrick knows what Brent's on, so he's probably playing this a little conservatively. He doesn't want his he doesn't want his one drops getting gut shotted.
Yeah. Or his only threat. So the Phoenix matchup is kind of rough actually for the Infect side.
Yes.
So it's not only the fact they have like so many removal spells. It's also the fact they have like blockers for your Ink Moth Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's so many variables that main deck Spellskite helps a lot.
Yes.
So configurations of Infect probably have gone to main deck Spellskite now.
Although Brent has this Lightning Axe, so he is not super.
Yeah, if I'm Brent, I'm firing off this Lightning Axe.
Why does the title say standard if this is modern?
I have no idea. I really want him to have a Mugenic Growth right here. It's actually very much worth it to Mugenic Growth right here. I would yeah.
There you go, Scott.
It happens.
Right.
People make mistake. Yeah.
It's updated.
Yeah, Patrick agrees with me. Like it's 100% worth it to keep the Spellskite alive in this matchup. Brandon's like, well, there goes my plan.
Mm-hmm.
Lavax does 5 damage, right?
Yep.
Gut shot. So, okay, I'm actually hesitant about the second Mugenic Growth.
Patrick's looking at it though, like.
So the reason I'm hesitant about the second Mugenic Growth because
Brent paid life.
No. It's because that's 2 removal spells out of Brent's hand.
So it's a 4/8 with 6 damage markers.
I'd be hesitant because Brent paid life, so that feels to me like he has another play this turn.
Yeah.
I'd be worried it's just a bolt.
Then that means you get 3 removal spells out of his hand.
Yeah, that's just true.
And in fact, you want that a lot. It's like getting all the removal spells out of his hand. Yeah, that was very fortunate for Patrick to have like double Mugenic Growth right there.
I think just slamming this Pyromancer's Ascension is fine.
We had the dumbest fight ever.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's Manamorphose first. We don't have, I don't think there's any reason to not Manamorphose first. We don't have one in the graveyard yet.
Yeah, I like that. Does have more information. I don't like Manamorphose in here.
No, just slam Pyromancer's Ascension.
Because like you have a Manamorphose in graveyard.
Yeah, you just want to slam Pyromancer's Ascension so you can start getting counters on it. Sorry, I'm currently dying.
I know you are. Buckaroo. I'm not going to eat this right now, but thank you. I appreciate your generosity. So, like, Patrick kind of has free reign right now because he has Spellskite. Like, the texture of this game would be completely different without that Spellskite.
Yep. We have, I believe we have a
Noble.
Noble in hand, so we can get in for a good amount with this.
Well, 2. But he has Might plus Blossom Defense.
For next turn?
Yeah, Brent might just be dead next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Because +4, 6.
Might is only on your main phase, right?
Yeah, but he's going to do it on his main phase.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I know he will, but I'm just making sure that I understood the card right.
Yep. And so like,
so the best thing that could happen to Brent right now is
a Phoenix into play.
That, yeah.
So I think we fetch this, get a basic island. I mean, you can get a Steam Vents. It doesn't matter too much here.
Here it doesn't matter. Just fetch shock.
It's the cool kid way. So, well, if like Brent gets like a Phoenix into play this turn, he should not attack at all. First and foremost.
Yes. Looks like we see 2 Phoenixes on the bottom of his library, so
That's a good shuffle right there.
it's a good shuffle. Goodness gracious.
So the best case scenario for Brent right here is the Manamorphose into
Not into Faithless Looting.
or No, like Manamorphose into Opt or something.
Trigger Pyromancer Ascension.
Like Manamorphose into another Manamorphose, basically, or Opt. Like that's like
Yeah,
best case scenario,
so that
right?
way
here.
we can get this.
Or like Bolt even, Gut Shot.
Arclight Phoenix is not what we want to see.
It is not. So what mana did he make with the Manamorphose?
Imagine blue-red.
Yeah.
Land, Gut Shot. Draw land.
I say we just deploy the second Ascension here and
Yeah.
hope for the best.
And just hope he doesn't have it.
Oh, he has it.
He has it, but we just hope he doesn't.
Yes.
Boss Wing Defense.
So you just lead with that first.
Mineable Corrosive.
So that's 6. Yep, dead.
And that is Patrick Narsavage on the good old Infect. This is how Magic should be played. 10
mean-
life.
That's how I'm enjoying it right now.
Okay. Always start at 10 life. Never forget.
Trust me, it does feel weird for me to be playing Infect right now.
You only have to count half as high.
I know.
You can count this on your fingers actually, so it's probably a lot better for you.
Dude, I get lost after like 15, after 9 sometimes.
You have to take off your shoes when you're
Yeah.
like when
So-
you're counting Infect, you only have to use your hands. with-
So I like
with
the
normal
Spell Piercers coming in. What's up, Big Dog? There's some argument for Grafdigger's Cage, but not really. I mean,
on Patrick's part.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate Grafdigger's Cage. Like, I wouldn't be opposed. Like,
No, it seems reasonable. Oh wow, Infect plays. I didn't even know Infect
Play with this card.
plays.
Rancor?
No, the
I feel like it takes
Dryad Arbor.
Yeah, it does. Dude, that's how you get Jund decks. You have a, if you have Blight Agent out and a fetch line out and they go Liliana, you like fetch, get Dryad Arbor, sack it.
I didn't watch.
You can side out Dryad Arbor in this matchup, probably.
Mm.
Some matchup, you just side it out.
I mean, I'm
Let's see.
So I like Shaper Sanctuary.
Yeah, Shaper Secretary seems reasonable.
Yeah. I like keeping in Dismember for the Thingy Ice, personally.
Mm-hmm. Oh, was there Dismember main deck?
Yeah, there's 1
Wow,
to 2.
so the deck has interaction in the main deck?
Well,
What?
yeah.
Best sideboarding strat against Infect?
For what deck? Dagamoth.
Yeah, what deck are you playing, Dagamoth? If we're talking about Brent, any more
Spot removal.
spot removal that he
Anger of the
has?
Gods. So Anger of the Gods isn't the worst.
But it's also not insanely good because you have Inkmoth Nexus being a big
Yeah.
dude to deal with. If only this was Legacy Infect and able to crop rotate into Inkmoth Nexus.
Or
and then-
Caracas against Reanimator.
Yeah.
I remember that highlight. But yeah, for what deck Dagamoth? But so, like, the main thing about Infect is like you really just want to be able to. They are a.
So one of the key things to note about sideboarding is if Infect is big, yeah, that too. If there's like a couple of Infect players in your local meta is, typically you want to have some sort of sideboard plan for it, just like having
Like,
extra-
Staticaster is generally a good card. Liliana the Last Hope for the black-green decks. Other non-interactive combo decks, like Chalice on 1 can be relevant against Infect. Basically, at that point, all Infect does is, like, play their spells into the Chalice to get a to become a Mencio. Blood Moon isn't the worst against Infect.
It's fun, but not
yeah,
how I
deflecting
normally
palm.
Because
enjoy Magic.
they don't... Blood Moon isn't really the worst against Infect because, 1, it shuts down 4 of their threats. It kills... It shuts off blue mana unless they have a Noble out because they have no basic island. And like shuts down Pendlehaven and all the special lands.
Blessed Alliance is also a cute sideboard card.
Yeah. Blessed Alliance does it too. Like Blessed Alliance works if they have
But in,
Blessed Alliance becomes a lot worse against Infect if they know about it, because they just start swinging with their noble.
but in general, just anything that
Like removal that's
extra removal, versatile removal,
Removal that's not-
repeatable removal.
Yeah.
Just removal, like
counter dispel and negates aren't that worse.
solemnity.
Okay, memer. But like dispel and negate isn't also bad if you're a control deck, because this being able to counter their pump cells is also relevant. Yeah. We have to mull that hand. Yeah, this is the problem about Infect. Sometimes you just mulligan.
You need lands.
But like, oh god, Brent's hand is nasty. He has like double gut shot.
This is not manaless stretch. There's no manaless stretch in this format.
Yeah, but
Brent's waving his hands.
Everyone's
Jazz
answer
hands.
members say that, and I'm like, just stop.
And Patrick's mulliganing. So
Yeah, he's
it's
down to
super-
5.
Super bad for Patrick. Does not look like.
Like you had to keep this.
Oh, please don't. If he plays Dryad Arbor turn 1.
He's
this
not
is gonna
going to.
be
He's playing
so
Equal next
bad.
stage. I don't think he's going to play Dryad Arbor.
Fetch, get a Fetch Shock, and Faithless Looting here on Brent probably.
At least I'm mulling this.
We saw a Phoenix in his hand, so that's definitely getting ditched. And if we have double Gut Shot in hand, we can actually put a Phoenix onto the battlefield this turn.
You don't want to waste your double gut shot here.
No, we don't, but I'm just saying that we could potentially. And
He does have double gut shot, by the way.
we're just gonna see our visions.
No, he actually does have double gut shot. That's
Yeah,
the,
I know I saw that.
that's the meme.
Wait,
That's Thought Scour. Thought Scour's.
okay. I thought the Thought Scour was Sphinx's tutelage for some reason. I was gonna
What are you smoking, and where can I get
I
some?
was like, sir?
Do not play that Dryad Arbor, please. For the love. Okay, good.
Okay. Alright. I mean, we have the mutagenic growth to save it.
We have double Mugenic Growth for double gut shot. This is a meme.
This is so dumb. TT?
Thing in the ice.
Thing in the ice is actually triple mutagenic growth.
If
Oh, wow, this is actually insane. So we swing for 2, 4, 6, 7 potentially. If we just want to dump, swing for 1.
Brent's not going to do anything. He might. So he would gut. You had to gut shot now.
insect gut shot.
TT goes to 3 counters.
So basically Brent wants to set up so like he can just like gut shot. So this is another reason why this is a kind of hard matchup for Infect, because of the ability to like Thing in the Ice is a really good way to stop Infect.
Yeah. You just bounce the creature
Yeah.
on their turn, not really worrying about it on your turn. Because you have a lot of instant speed interaction.
Yeah, like you have bolts,
not really.
Thought Scour. Like you have a lot of instant speed stuff.
You have a lot of instant speed cantrips and interaction. So, and even Is Charm can deal with a pesky creature.
Can I go dig for Phoenixes real quick?
Looks like we're gonna ditch a Serum Visions
Well, you're resolving Phoenix. I'm
and
gonna cast Phoenix
something
anytime.
else.
Well, it's not legal in the format.
Doesn't look.
I'm gonna get these 2 Phoenixes.
You still have the Gut Shot in hand. I think it was a Phoenix.
Yeah, if
It's
Patrick
land.
plays a Dryad Arbor, it looks very. He just gets to bounce it in hand. Dude, Rhythm Wire would be great right here.
Shock.
Dude, Rhythm Wire give Dryad Arbor haste. The value.
Oh, he's just gonna flip it on his turn and go for the.
He could
beatdown
die.
plan. Yeah,
You could die.
could very well die.
So for
Use the blue.
Yep.
Serum Visions. For
yeah,
Thing in the eye.
yeah. If Patrick draws a green source right here, like untapped green source, he's dead.
How?
So animate Inkmoth Nexus. Use a green source, Groundswell. +4/+4.
Does he have Groundswell in hand?
Yeah, and he has 2 more Mugenic Growths.
Oh, I didn't see the Groundswell for some reason.
Good combat.
Yep.
Boom.
11.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And he draws it. Animate. Groundswell. Gut shot. Mutagenic growth. Yep. And as Patrick claps his hands and leans back, really happy. Yeah, he should have saved the flip to bounce it to his hand. Brent did literally just pick up this deck though today, so he probably doesn't. know
So
it
to
very
be
well.
fair, Patrick needed a lot of things to kill Brent right there. So
And
I think Brent thought he was safe.
Literally that, which you could say,
So
has to have
to defend Brent
double
some,
mutagenic
like
after already playing the
he
first
thought he was safe
like
right there because
loses to
Patrick needed a
only
lot of things to actually kill him that turn.
growth and
Because
then
all the
groundswell
known information
like
Brent had, his land, Patrick's land base was Inkmoth. Yeah, you're right. I'm just speaking about the instance of just not saving anything for the Inkmoth.
I think
Like so, Brent saw one Mutagenic growth, so
like don't have green
Patrick literally had to have double.
and so just kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we said blue mana.
I had to draw green mana
Yeah.
that turn. Otherwise,
5 mutagenic wins game. Yeah, turns out.
Yeah, that was. I still believe Infect's not favored in this matchup.
I fully do too, personally.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. I've lost to Infect 2 before when he went might on a mold to 5. I'm like, all right, yeah, I deserve this. I could have prevented this.
get that thing in the ice out of here.
So we're gonna go to.
No, let's see. Can we see if there's any games out there, Scott? Mr.
Yeah.
Stream Runner? I think he's doing it right
you
now.
didn't know what I was gonna do anyways.
It isn't favored.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really doesn't, especially with the fact that they have, like we said earlier, 3 gut shots.
Yeah.
three-
Game 1, Patrick got very lucky to see the spell skite turn 2, and had.
That was insane. But turn 2 spell skite was super good.
Yeah, like you got to have a lot of things going right from the Infect side to win this matchup. Is it because like as I mentioned before, it's not like the fact they have critical mass removal. It's the fact they have the flying blockers for your Inkmoth. The thing in the ice to flip. Like it's just like it has a lot of tools to deal with Infect in a very reasonable fashion, which makes it hard. So like the most consistent threat, I mean, Infect has against this deck is Blighted Agent, but like
I fucking guess.
due to like all the workarounds of that thing in the ice and all the removal, it's like it's hard to get there sometimes. Trust me, I'm on the Infect hand, and I do not want to see this matchup.
For those of you who are just joining us here tonight, we have a subscriber-only giveaway going on right now. You can see it up there on the screen, 34 out of 60. We also have little, what's the right word? Points, I guess, like
Points are
checkpoints. That's what checkpoints at 30 and at 40 subscribers. At 30, which we have already passed.
So at 40, we're giving away a UMA Dark Depths.
Yeah, and we are currently giving away a Back to Basics since we're at 30.
Yeah, and if we get to 60, we get we were giving away a foil UMA Mana Bolt.
So those of you who have their Twitch Prime for the month still, it'd be greatly appreciated if you decide to just throw that our way. Support your local creators. We are.
Yeah. You're really bad at the shilling thing.
Yeah, we're out of Mason, Ohio. For those of you who don't know, we're at Top Deck Productions. We stream Tuesday through Friday. Wednesday is our standard.
Oh, also
day.
apparently over 60s all 3 as well. We just found that out.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was.
But I don't know if 40 is like both of them.
Yeah, I imagine it's literally just like 40 is going to be Back to Basics and Dark Depths. The 60 is going to be all 3.
Yeah.
It just makes sense. But, yep, and those of us who know 40 is just Dark Depths, okay, that's interesting. But it is worthy to note that you're a little more likely than it appears to win because some of these subscribers that are currently subscribed are Top Deck Productions team members. So
Why do I even subscribe to
we're
this
here
channel?
because you want to support the stream, man.
Do I really?
I guess. But so you might be like, it might really be like 29 people
Yeah.
who are actually entered.
For my,
4 matches left. Okay. Do you want to go on there and goldfish some burn for us, Scott?
no, I did not want to see that.
I'm joking.
I mean, so
How's everyone doing
you're
out
playing
there
the
tonight?
classic this Sunday, right?
Yeah, I am playing the classic.
The modern classic, right?
Yeah, I'm playing the modern classic. I'm really excited to play the modern classic.
And what are you playing?
I'm playing Birthing Mom.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I hope everyone is also really excited.
I hope you like you somehow do well enough to get the deck list posted.
Oh, I do too. If I freaking like top 8, top 32, something like that, I'm gonna be ecstatic.
I'm not going to hear the end of it, am I?
Oh, you are not gonna hear the end of that. Yeah, no one's ever gonna hear the end of that.
I top 32 to modern classic with Birthing Mom. Nice, dude.
Birthing Mom. Okay, it's Prime Speaker Vanifar. It's Birthing Pod on a creature.
Yep. So strictly
And-
worse.
So strictly worse. Well, strictly slightly the same because you don't have to pay mana to activate it.
But still
So-
strictly worse.
But still technically strictly worse. So basically the deck, I really don't think that's a good card for Modern. Please, I want you to prove me wrong. Yes, exactly. I don't think it's a good card for Modern either, but I want to play the deck, and I was like, I have some extra money right now. Why not just throw it away? But the deck can go off if you just slam.
Do you need Shocklands?
Huh?
Do you need Shocklands?
No, I'm gonna buy Shocklands tomorrow. Or the
Alright.
Shocklands I need.
Well,
I've been contemplating playing the
Grow version.
playing the 2 mana mana dork that you sack it and add 2 colorless mana, and when you spend it to cast a creature spell, it gains haste.
Just a one of.
Just a 1 of.
I don't hate it.
I think it's decent,
Yeah. Well,
and it just seemed like it helps, and it's like a kind of cute way to be able to like go turn 1 birds, turn 2 that generator servant, turn 3 play Birthing Mom,
Go off?
go off.
because like you just need a 1-drop to go off, right?
Yeah, you just need a 1-drop because so the way you go off with a 1-drop is really confusing and really cool. You sack, so you play like your mana dork, you play her on turn 3 typically, and then on turn 4 you sack your mana dork to go get a Scrib Ranger. You return a forest to your hand to untap Mom, sack Mom or sack Scrib Ranger to go get Renegade Rallier. Renegade Rallier gets back Scrib Ranger. Do the same thing with Scrib Ranger to untap Mom again. Sack the Scrib Ranger, go get Deceiver Exarch. Deceiver to Exarch untaps Mom. Sack Renegade Rallier, go get Resto Angel, blink the Deceiver Exarch to untap Mom, and then sack Resto, go get Kiki Jiki, and blah 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 blah.
So you got to have 2 forces in play too. Because you need a double. You need 2 forced in play though, right?
Yes. So you have to go like but they can be
Anything.
non-basic forests.
Yeah.
So like, you can
But you
cut-
just need 2 force too.
you just need
That
2
could
force.
be relevant.
that can be relevant. It is relevant, but most of the
Yeah.
time your fetch you're going to be like fetch, shock, get a breeding pool, fetch, shock, get a temple garden, and then like maybe play like your 1 of Steam Vents or something, or a basic land. Okay, so oh wow, is Tony back on Blue Red Fairies? I feel like Tony back on Blue Red Fairies.
It's Curtis Patrick, isn't it?
Patrick Curtis.
It's
I
not
thought
Patrick. It's Curtis Patrick. I'm pretty sure.
It's Patrick Curtis. I thought.
No, his name's Kurt.
Curtis Patrick? I don't know. It's something. It's names. Names are weird. So we got some sounds bad
bad.
and inconsistent. Yes, it is, but it's gonna be fun.
That's what Luke likes.
I like-
I
I
don't
like-
think you know that, Ipoa.
yeah.
Ipoa.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be consistent to be fun.
Oh, look at. Oh, look at
'Cause
look at that Zelda shirt.
I'm going to have the time of my life if I ever go off with it.
I know
So
you are. I want to hear
that's
you.
what's
I want to hear you shriek.
I'm just gonna yell all the way across the thing. Hey, Robert, birthing mom got there, and you're just gonna be like, oh.
I don't know this
okay,
guy.
I don't know this guy.
I wonder how many people. I wonder how many.
Hey, guy who got DQ'd with Mishra's baubles. I got there.
I wonder how many. I wonder if you want to hear my name called the guy who got DQ'd with Bobble.
The guy that got DQ'd with bauble. That's how you're gonna be.
You know. I still don't. I still don't hear the end of it today.
You don't.
I don't like.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be good. Literally, just fun. Yeah, that's.
I mean, like, I'm not even like counting my friends anymore. I literally still don't hear the end of it. That's how bad it is.
It's because you have so many. You have so many quote-worthy puns, Robert. And it's amplified by the fact that you're a good Magic player.
I don't know how I'm good.
You're a good Magic player, and you just sometimes make really stupid decisions, and that gets amplified.
Oh no, this is Blue Red Wizards for Tony still, or Blue Red Tempo.
Is that what they're calling it now? Is Blue Red Tempo?
I mean, it's a tempo deck.
I guess, yeah.
Foil Expedition map. That's money.
That is money.
That's some cash money. Ooh, that's a Thought Knots here. That's also some cash money.
It's like $5.
So, so y'all may notice Kurt had the second Tron land in hand, but decides to still opt for the blue source because the thing about mono blue Tron is you really don't. Getting Tron is not as important as like the traditional Tron deck.
Yeah.
You just use a Tron deck. You're basically a bigger mana control deck.
Yeah, you have Condescend and stuff like that to just get like so much value. Like condescending and countering something actually, and
Also, the
getting,
fact the yellow Tron is also a tower.
yeah. Oh, is it?
I think so.
Getting the scry out of condescend is just tasty.
Yeah, that's tower art, right? No, it might be a mine. So it's either a tower or a mine.
We're gonna get a power plant.
Because he got a power plant. That's my deductive reasoning. Boom, big brain
Either way,
blaze.
if it's not a matching, no, or no, okay, that was just what it was. I think it's a tower as well. And we draw Treasure Mage. Treasure Mage is a 3 mana card that lets you get a artifact with converted mana cost 6 or greater.
Yeah.
So it always Treasure Mage, yeah, 3 mana.
So you typically you can get like Mindslaver, Worm Coil, the Worm.
Yep. Put it in your hand and then shuffle your library. This card is insanely
Sunren
good.
Titan is also a package. Sunren Titan would like decimate.
That card actually has a really cool
Thirst for
art.
Knowledge. This is draw 2 and draw 3, discard 2 unless you discard an artifact.
Yep. Treasure Mage actually has a really cool promo that I really like personally.
I'm in the mood to discard this map, I think. I use it as a fetch planar bridge. Or is it a land? No, that's Thirst for Knowledge. Wait, which one did he cast? Which one is it again? Treasure Mage.
I like that promo.
Oh yeah.
It's just a cool promo. I used to fetch Planner Bridge, then out comes Progenitus.
V-click.
Wait.
Alright, so Tony said when I regain priority again, I want to click you. Yeah, that is the tower. That's a tower, right? Yeah, that's a tower, right? Yeah, the white one's a tower.
Oh, we have Antiquities, we have 9th edition. This is gross.
And we have Unstable Basics.
We have Unstable Basics.
I hope there's a different kind of basic in there too, just to tilt you. Or me. Probably me.
But more importantly, Tony's Basics.
Oh, his bases are great.
So let's see. I kind of like taking the Thought Knots here, honestly. Especially if I have a nice hand that I like.
So, we get like Spatial Contortion.
Yeah, either or. Spatial Contortion or Thought Knots here both seem good to me.
Yeah, this is
This is kind of hard. This is kind of hard because we have Condescend.
We have like also the worm coil machine.
Yeah, this worm coil is also a big problem because Tony is blue-red, so blue-red does not have an easy way to deal with a 6/6 life link.
His best way is to double bolt it, then
Or a braid if he has it.
a braid, then stifle the trigger.
Yeah. Stifle bird the trigger.
Expedition map is like the card I did not want to get. Like,
No.
Curtis does draw a card. Yep, cool. He
He
showed the card.
Basically just showed Tony the card.
I think it was a Sanctum move again. Yeah. No, Gemstone Mine. Yeah. Yeah, that's the mine that, yeah. Yeah, your white Giftron's sweet. Gifts ungiven. It basically, do you know what blue-white Giftron is? Young lad. I want to start calling you a lad now, taking your
I don't know
catchphrase.
what blue-white Giftron is.
So you play the Tron lands and you play blue-white, but so you cast Gifts ungiven to get Burial Rights.
And what's her face? Iona?
Or Elshnorn.
That's stupid. That sounds bad.
Holy crap, that's a lot of burn.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of damage.
We have Wizard's Lightning, Burst. No, Lightning Bolt, Burst Lightning. It's 3, 6, 9, 11 points of burn in Tony's hand.
I wanted to get rid of a bolt.
Yeah.
No, literally lightning bolt.
Yeah, literally Lightning Bolt.
Because, like,
Tony actually has, Tony has a lot of damage in hand.
as Phil Swift would say, that's a lot of damage.
We draw another bolt? Is that another Burst Lightning?
That's a lot of damage. Go to 17.
Attack for 3. If it was... I don't know what it is, I can't tell. So, Wizard's Lightning, for those of you who don't know. I imagine most people know this card by now. It's a 3 mana, deal 3 damage to any target. But, if you control a wizard, convert mana cost of this, or the mana cost of the spell gets reduced by 2.
Yeah, not CMC.
Not CMC, just mana
That's
cost.
really relevant. I
It's
don't know
really
why.
relevant. This card on the battlefield, called Snapcaster Magi. Magi. Girlfriend's making tacos tonight, and I'm super excited.
Ooh, tacos sound great. Can I get some?
If you want to drive all the way to
Well, I know.
Cincinnati rather than driving home. All right, and we play a tower. We
Any
have
salsa on you?
I don't have any salsa on me.
You're so useless.
I need to make more salsa.
I know.
I don't know. I'll make it for the next party that we have.
No, this takes them to Indy.
Take some to Indy. That means I have to make it this weekend.
So that's a lot of effort for you, isn't it?
Yeah. We have Stifle Bird in hand, though.
Yeet. It's occasional to say.
Is that a Dispel that Tony just picked up?
What spell?
Dispel.
Yeah. So, if you all don't know, I do not like blocking with Thought-Knot. Wait, no. Yeah, you can block with Thought-Knotseer here. You have Condescend for Tool?
Yeah, Tony, I guess.
No, Burst Lightning.
So, Burst Lightning.
Oh, he's like, oh, I didn't think about this. Actually, I don't hate it. I don't hate blocking. Yep. You can Condescend something else.
That's not Tony's trigger to remember. That is Curtis's trigger to remember.
It is.
Curtis can get a game loss for that?
GRV at first. It depends if it's constant.
Mm.
That's a bit like if it happens once, it happens. You know what I mean?
We're gonna play a Solemn Simulacrum.
Euro
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, that's a Euro Island. Tony has some nice basics.
Tony has some pretty basics. Solemn Simulacrum. This is 4 mana 2/2. Wow, that's super good, Robert. Right?
What?
4 mana 2/2.
Oh, heck yeah.
But when it comes into play, you get to search your library for a basic land of any type, and when it dies, you get to draw a card. It's actually really good. Card sees play in just about every mono-colored Tron deck, so mono red, mono blue, but except for mono green, because mono green has better things to do than just search up basics.
Yep.
It is indeed a good choice. It is a very pretty land. We drew I don't know what that was.
Oh, what is it? Well, I can't see.
It's the card on the far right of his hand. It looks like it has a Phyrexian mana symbol.
Oh, what is the hard
Is it
cast?
a worm coil? Oh, he has 2 worm coils in hand, I think.
Oh yeah, we can just hard cast a worm coil. I forgot that part.
Yeah. And like you said, so if Tony gets a land this turn, though, he can... Or no, wait, no, he can't. He doesn't have a wizardy boy on the field. Now he can. So Tony wants to draw a land here.
Yeah, so you can bolt.
Oh, is it a dismember?
No.
All right, so we want to draw a land here. We don't. The reason we want to draw a land there is because we want to bolt the worm coil engine and then stifle bird the trigger.
Oh, we're dismembering this nimble obstructionist right now.
Yeah.
I want to dismember the no. Okay, that's fine. Wait, we have second worm coil. If we have second worm coil, I actually don't give a crap.
No, I think it was just a dismember that I saw.
No, he just drew a dismember.
Or did you just draw a dismember?
Yeah, so if like Kurt has a second worm coil, I like this attack
I do too.
because like you don't mind if like Tony like pours all those resources he's about to pour to stop this one worm coil.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of a lot. It's 3 cards, but
Yeah.
he gets another card out of
Yeah.
it, so it's really only 2. So Tony gets to 2 for 1 himself here. So we're gonna let damage go through, right,
Yeah,
Tony?
he's fetching probably.
Or lightning strike.
No, that's lightning strike. Oh, he's like triggered on the stack. I'm gonna fetch. Wait, yeah, I think that he does have second worm coil.
Yeah, it's hard to see. He's keeping his hand very close to him.
Oh, I like that mountain too.
There's also a very pretty mountain. Tony just has good basics,
I know he takes after me.
and we're going to
Even though he's
cycle
older.
nimble obstructionist, counter that.
Yeah. All right.
Curtis kind of chuckles like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you got
I got
me.
another worm coil.
You got me."
Play that other worm coil.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Worm coil.
Worm coil. Leaving up counterspell mana.
I just like
Blue.
worm coil. Worm coil's a fine card. That's how you beat Death Shadow with like Team Escape Shift, or like Bring the Light. Because like Death Shadow's like an impossible matchup.
This is actually really hard for Tony as well because Curtis can.
Worm coil gets him out of burn range.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mindslaver.
He's way out of burn range anyway.
Oh! You're a fan of the European promos, Ipoa? I knew you were a man of taste.
Mindslaver. Here we go. Can we pull up Mindslaver for the people who don't know? This is the basically mono blue Tron's almost #1 game plan.
I mean, they have a variety of game plan.
They have a variety of game plans, yes, but this
This is like the one they're known. Like,
this is the one they're known for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, if you play Mono Blue Tron, you just want to take all the turns of someone else's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Like you're not playing Mono Blue Tron to play, so you can play blue in your Tron deck. You're playing Mono Blue Tron so you can keep Mindslaver them to death.
So you're gonna pay for tap, sack, Mindslaver. You control target players
Yeah.
during that player's next turn. Then what you do is you just
Use Academy Ruins
use
to loop
Academy
it.
Ruins to loop it back on top of your deck. Your opponent is going to be milling themselves essentially by
Yeah.
drawing more cards, and you will never draw any more cards than this card the rest of the
Because
game.
that's the only card you can be drawing.
So your opponent will either draw themselves out of the game, or you can just fetch shock your opponent to death.
Or
You can, if your opponent's burned, you can burn them to death.
yeah.
And you always tap your opponent out on their end step. That's something to be noted. So
Dismember. Yeah. No. Yeah. Ipo. I love APAC basics. Wizard's Lightning number
Wizard's
2.
Lightning, Wizard's Lightning.
Yeah. Abandon.
Abandon Hope. X1 Black Sorcerer. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard X cards. Look at target opponent's hand and choose X cards from it. Let the player discards those cards. Why?
Yeah, this way we can.
Why is this a card that we're talking about? I'm super
We'll know
confused.
that this is life and face down. Face up is life.
That card seems great.
Does that make sense to you?
Not really.
Yes. Or did, wait, did I take two? I lost track.
We have a Thopter with 3 counters on it? No way. Teddy's actually not in a horrible spot. We have drawn so many bolts and stuff.
Oh, that's a dealer.
We get a Delvey boy. If you play Wormcoil, get the tokens, or at least arcade post ones. Yeah. Honestly, if you are playing Wormcoil, you should have the tokens, or at least fake tokens.
It didn't matter.
It doesn't really matter, but it's still just like a... But now Curtis gets to go to
Like,
his
look how
turn.
many resources like he's developing here.
Condescend
Yeah.
for 1, 2?
Yeah,
1.
1. Dispel. All right. Neat.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, that's
Oh,
neat.
he means turning to abandon hope.
That's
Okay.
pretty nifty. All right, let's mind slaver.
Yeah, we're just gonna Mindslaver. Crack.
Yeah. So
We're gonna go to Tony's upkeep.
yeah.
Nope, we're not. We're not gonna flip Delver. I thought we might flip Delver on
No,
Tony's turn.
no. What you do is you don't flip it over.
Yeah, we have Academy Runes now, but we don't have enough mana to just infinitely loop it, unfortunately.
Yeah. The zero's on purpose, so like he could get a scry.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, was it for 0? Nifty. I wasn't paying attention.
Draw. All right. So let's burst lightning. Tony,
Tony.
remand it. See what we get. Tony just wanted to prevent information.
So, burst lightning. Yum.
Oh, where's the burst lightning you?
And then
Tapping
we're gonna
out.
Tap you out.
All right. So end step, Tony. Hey, don't. Hey, end step. Come on. Yeah. Okay. So he's thinking. Oh, end step. Just no. Yeah. End step. Room coil. No. He doesn't. No. Joe. He doesn't have the loop. No.
No, he
Kurt,
doesn't. Yeah, he
Kurt,
does.
you could have brought back room coil on top of your deck. I mean,
Yeah.
you have enough mana anyways, but you should have done it.
He doesn't have enough mana to loop it yet. He only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I like how he puts it face down.
He only has 9 mana,
I wonder what this card is.
so he's just gonna be able to just purely.
Loop worm
Yes.
coils. So Tony's at 7, now at 5. All right.
Yeah, Tony's pretty dead.
Faith is looted. I don't know. Yep, that's it.
It's a Soul Seer Mage.
He's like, yeah, that's not how I do it.
All right.
All right.
Well-
That's it for round 2. We'll be back for round 3 shortly.